Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another remastered Lore of League of Legends episode. In this episode, we're going to be looking at the most recent of champions to be reworked and get a brand new image and lore. I present to you the lore of Karthus, the Deathsinger. Enjoy. A terrible creature who was once immortal, so obsessed with death that he eagerly embraced the gift of undeath. Now in his unlife as a lich, Karthus has come closer than ever to his beloved grave, more so than he could have ever imagined. Commanding magic with oblivion as its source, he is seeking to bring his grim truth to the rest of Runeterra. Only in death does life gain clarity and purpose. Even as a young boy he was different. A darkness was within him that he could not be denied. The young boy clung to the shadows and shunned the company of others. His habits were no less strange, sneaking into the funerals of complete strangers and speaking to their tombstones in the cemetery. He sought out the corpses of animals to preserve and memorialize them, creating a grim collection of morbid art for himself. As he matured, he volunteered to tend to the sick and dying. His intentions, however, were not to help, but to closely witness the passing of those who were beyond any help. It even got to the point where he went so far as to stage his own death, only to secretly observe his own funeral with intense fascination. Eventually, though, those closest to him discovered what he had done, and were so shocked and disturbed that, in a way, he'd become truly dead to them. He finally found himself truly rejected by the living. Karthus' isolation only served to fuel his obsessions with death. He delved further into his exploration and became fascinated by the legends of the Shadow Isles. There, it was said, the spectres of the deceased continued on in unlife everlasting. He became truly gripped, almost possessed by these tales, and knew he had to discover for himself if they were true. He journeyed to the Shadow Isles and found himself wandering through the mist, overcome by the surreal beauty of the place. To him, he felt as if he had finally come home. He had always chased the elusive purity of the moment of death, the moment where life passed and in a single instant achieved meaning. Karthus saw that undeath was like that moment, preserved in dread stillness forever. He had discovered his destiny, to cross over the veil and leave behind the living for eternity. Something awoke in the Shadow Isles that day when Karthus did something no other creature had ever done before. He willingly gave his life over to undeath, and when he re-entered the world, Karthus had become the embodiment of his own obsession. An undying lich with the keys to life and death, seeking to bring his dark requiem to the world. And that's all I've got for you this time around. Let me know what you thought of the video in the comments section below. Don't forget, every champion has now been done up to this point, so if you're looking for your favourite champion's lore, I've put a link at the top of the video and in the description that will take you to the main playlist. Thanks for watching, everyone, and as always, I'll see you next time. Guys, it's Targran, just to let you all know that I will be doing a live lore reading next Wednesday, the 18th of June at 1 PM GMT. I will post the time zone differences for various people, should they request them, in the comment section below this video. You can join me there to view, and we'll chat. We'll have a couple of League of Legends games, and I'll be going through some of the laws, the highly requested laws, and we'll go into some in-depth discussion on them. That's 1 PM next Wednesday 18th at twitch.tv/TargranTV. I'll see you all then.